At ease. It's your boy Soul Immortal. Guys, sometimes I can go to some of these events and I can see some beautiful women there. Beautiful women with good conversation. Sometimes I can get on the internet. I can get on Instagram. I can get on Facebook and see beautiful women with these conscious quotes or whatever. And it seems like their head is on straight. And sometimes, guys, I can just go to the grocery store and run into women that are cute and are just open to conversation. But for some reason, there seems to be an epidemic of women, which seems to be good women, that are saying, you know what, I want to be wifey, I want a good man, but they're single. And I've come to the conclusion, guys, that it is not that women don't want a man. It's that they don't know how to, one, get a man, and two, keep a man. So today, guys, we're going to talk about something. She's smart. She's sexy. She's single. Let's talk about it. Now, it's not that women can't attract a man, right? Because any woman can go get dolled up and a certain number of men are going to be attracted to her, right? And approach her. But that's only phase one. At that point is when things quickly go south. Because what I've been noticing over the last, several years, with the rise in female education, which is a good thing, right? But I'm noticing that there are more and more women that are leading with that, right? I mean, you can talk to a woman and the first thing she talks about is, her degrees and her job and all this stuff. I had a conversation with a woman a while back, and we talked for about 20 to 30 minutes. And the whole conversation was about her school, what school she went to, her degrees. I mean, she had more degrees than I could remember, but that's all she put out about herself. And this is the thing that women don't realize. See, I get, that women are going to be attracted to guys, with certain status, with certain financial level, with certain, things in life. That's just how women are made. They're going to be attracted to certain guys. But what women don't understand is guys aren't like that. See, you can be the CEO of a company as a man and you'll holler at the girl that's on fries at McDonald's and won't think nothing of it. If she checks all the boxes, if she's cute, she has a good personality, she's smart, she's whatever your boxes are. If she checks those boxes as a CEO, you'll still holler at her. But for women, it's the opposite. So in their minds, they're leading with something that has absolutely really no merit with the man. Now, what I'm not saying is that a woman shouldn't be on her grind. I'm not saying that because to me, there's a certain level of sexiness about a woman that's in pursuit of some kind of goal, And I don't know if that's just because of the way I was raised, the women I was raised around. You've heard me talk about my mom, several times. Go get her, business owner way back in the days. My sister, go get her, you know what I mean? So I'm not saying that a woman shouldn't be on her grind, and in fact, when a woman is on her grind, if I'm in a relationship with her, I'm her biggest supporter. You know what I'm saying? You seen the young lady that I had on the Meet My Ex video, my ex from a while back. Even back in 2009 when her and I first started dating, when she first started that whole fitness thing, brother, I was the water bar at the fitness camp. You know what I'm saying? When she was traveling all over the place, getting certifications, I'm the one on the sideline when 3 or 4 people in the stands, rooting her on. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't that a woman shouldn't be on a grind. What it is that a lot of women that get, certain education, certain jobs, again, it's good, but it becomes a competition with the man. And no man is attracted to another woman that's in competition because that's him interacting with another man. So several weeks ago, a friend of mine was in process of relocating from Texas to a different state. And for a few days, she was kind of in limbo because her place wasn't ready yet. So I said, hey, you know what? Just stay here until your spot gets ready, right? So she came over and we're just chilling, watching television, just chopping it up, laughing or whatever. And she says, "Are you hungry?" Right? So I said, brother can always eat, of course, right? So she goes in the kitchen, and I'm hearing pots and pans, banging around. I'm hearing, food cooking. I can start to smell it. And I go down, and I'm scoping out the situation, and she's cooking, a full-fledged, gourmet meal type setup. You know what I mean? So I went and sat in the corner. I went and sat at the table, and I'm just watching her. And in my mind, I'm thinking, I said, damn, that's sexy sitting there watching a woman cook like that. You know what I'm saying? And we would start having some good conversation. We're talking about, different, she's into nutrition and all kind of, health and wellness stuff. And so we're talking about that. I'm telling her how I'm considering going to 100% plant-based diet. And she's giving me all these tips. We're talking about CB. We're talking about, different roots, different herbs and all this stuff, different healing processes, man. Just have some good dialect. And in the evenings, with her, nutrition stuff, we're talking about her YouTube. So I'm helping her out with the YouTube being, I'm showing her different apps she can use. I'm showing her different editing techniques and all this stuff, and she's feeding off of it, right? So after she left, after a few days and she left, I realized that I learned a lot about the time she was here, right? See, I'd always thought that relationships nowadays were lacking love, you know what I mean? But that's not what relationships are lacking. What relationships are lacking is exchange. You know what I'm saying? See what we've come to is just a place, a society where everybody is doing the exact same thing. There's no polar opposite. There's no yin and yang anymore. Everybody is on the same gear. You know what I'm saying? So really, what we're lacking is exchange. So to you single ladies that seem to be beautiful, that seem to be smart, at the end of the day, what you need to bring to the table is value. The big booties, the earrings, the eyelashes, the long, all that extra stuff. If that's what a man likes, it's icing on the cake. Because at the end of the day, a man doesn't need a woman that's just like him. What a man needs is a woman that's everything that he's not. Another reason why women that are, smart and sexy are still single is because they lack understanding. And when I say that, what I mean is this. They simply don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody wants to be the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I've always said, that men are the quarterbacks of relationships. Everybody wants to be the quarterback. But what women don't understand, or some women don't understand, is that, that quarterback success highly depends on that running back. Highly depends on that wide receiver. See, at some point, I don't know when it was, I don't know if it was the beginning of the film, I don't know when it was, but at some point, a system was able to convince women that their roles, if you want to call it roles, was not as important. That they needed to strive to be just like the man. They needed to strive to be just like the quarterback. And guys, that's not only killing. It's not only killing relationships. It's killing a lot of these women's opportunity to get at certain men, because certain men they are fully aware of what's going on, right? And one thing a man needs to understand is that a woman is going to do one or two things in a relationship. She's going to work one or two ways, right? And I relate it to a car, right? To a vehicle. A woman is going to either work as a supercharger, or she's going to work as a jake brake. In other words, if you're in a relationship, if you're a single man going to a relationship, things are not going to remain the same. You're not going to bring some woman on your team and life just keeps trucking like it is. It's not going to happen. Things in your life are either going to shoot up or she's going to drag you down. There's no gray area with that. There's no in between. And the thing is, most women don't understand that. They don't understand that they have the ability to be superchargers or Jake breaks. You know what I'm saying? So to you young men that are fully aware of your energy, that are fully aware of your male potential, you know, you can make the decision to, you know, ration a part of that off into some woman. But guys, make sure that there's some kind of exchange. Make sure that there's some give back. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you're a better man because you're dealing with that woman, or don't mess with her at all, right? And to you women that are smart, that are sexy, that are still single, it's going to come down to straight value. You have to offer a man value in 2019, you know, or he's just not going for it. A man nowadays is not going to go at a woman the long way if he's not getting some kind of return on investment. It's plain and simple. It's your boy Soul Immortal, and I'm out.